It is a beautiful day outside. But anyways, a little bit about me and what I've been doing during this quarantine. Before quarantine and all happened, I thought that I would be reading more books. I bought like 5 new books. I wanted to be able to know how to do my makeup, and I wanted to cook a bunch. And I think a lot of it has stuck, a lot of it hasn't. In the past like 2 months, I haven't finished any books. I've gotten like halfway on one, read a few chapters in 2 other ones. I have learned how to do some makeup. I couldn't do daytime makeup before, like with the eyeshadow and everything. I always got so confused. I have been cooking and baking a lot, which has been really cool. But one thing that I did not expect to be doing during quarantine that I've actually been putting a lot of time into has been gaming. And I think that it's been pretty interesting because growing up, I played games, you know, like I played, what was that called? Diner Dash, you know, the ones on where you would like be the waitress and you'd have to get everyone's order and everything. And I played Nintendogs, and I played Pokemon Go and stuff like that. But I've never done first-person shooter games, FPS games. And so when I started playing Destiny, it's called Destiny. It's on Stadia, PC, Xbox, and PS4. When I started playing, I thought, like, at first I was horrible, to be honest. Whenever you play like first-person shooter games, if you're on a controller, you have one little stick thing to like move you, and then one to like change where you're looking. So like I just always got so confused with trying to make sure that I was going the right place, and then running, and then aiming, and then shooting, and I just felt like it was always so much. So like when I started playing Destiny, the first like week was just me being like, where am I supposed to go? And everyone's like, Kelsi, you're in a wall. And I'm like, oh. So I was like, okay, I gotta at least try and get good with this game, right? It's been a month of me playing Destiny, and I'm loving it. There's like so much lore, there's so many skills. I feel myself learning. Like now I know if I'm gonna peek around a corner, if I think there's a bad guy there, I could kind of just like peek, and like I feel kind of like I'm doing work sometimes because we have to do like farming, which isn't like anything to do with vegetables. There's so many acronyms that I'm learning. I learned PvP, PvE, DDoS. Even though it's in a video game, I think that it's always important to try and push yourself to learn something new. It doesn't always need to be the most productive thing. I know that right now, a lot of people, especially new graduates, congratulations, but a lot of people are feeling like we gotta be productive right now. I mean, I'm also taking new classes on the sides. I'm learning new skills, but I'm not gonna sit here and talk about coding with y'all. I'm freaking so excited and happy that I'm learning something completely new and out of my comfort zone. I am loving it. I think it's great. I'm meeting so many people that are like, why is your name Kale Juice? And I'm like, I don't know. My name's Kelsi. Kale is a nickname that I've had. I didn't want to just be called Kale, so I called myself Kale Juice. And they're like, hey, that's dope. And I'm like, it's dope. In all seriousness, I've just been having a lot of fun. I feel like it's a perfect way for me to venture out of my comfort zone while staying in my pajamas. I feel like I've just grown so much in it. I feel like if you stick with anything for like a good amount of time, you'll see growth or you'll learn something. And both of those things are fantastic. They're great. There's this quote that reads, anything that you don't change, you choose. And I've been thinking about it a lot, especially as I'm playing this new video game, because at first I was like, why am I doing this? And then I realized that I just love learning new things. And I think that's really cool. I think that it's always cool to be learning new things and pushing yourself like that. So yeah, I know in high school I always thought like, wow, I wish I could game, I wish I could like be better at these things, but I didn't have a gaming platform, device, anything. That's kind of why I like Destiny, because it's just free online, and I use my 2012 MacBook to play it, and it can run it fine and well, so it's not like you need a fancy computer or anything. In the past, I just always felt like I couldn't play video games because I was a girl, and because I didn't have the right device thing. But anytime that I would tell people like, oh yeah, like I played Call of Duty for like an hour with my cousin, they were like, people would always be surprised, like, you played Call of Duty? Were you good? And I always felt like I could only play if I was good, but then how was I ever gonna get good if I couldn't play? And I couldn't play with other people because they wouldn't let me play with them because I wasn't good, because I didn't have stuff, and because I was a girl. And I was always so frustrated because I wanted to try it out, and it was so frustrating when I first started playing Destiny. And now that I've just released all my attachments to being good and to having to prove something because of my gender, I've just realized that it's just something that you can do to have fun, and people just gotta chill sometimes, you know? And I gotta chill with thinking that people are gonna constantly judge me, and thinking that I can't do something because people told me I can't in the past. And I gotta chill with what my perception of productive is, because I'm having a great freaking time doing this, and that's the most important thing of them all. It's a balance. It's a balance between it all, and I'm loving it. So yeah, that's my little take on me playing Destiny, and balance and productivity and acceptance and self-worth and all of that jazz. If y'all play Destiny, add me as a friend. I'm pretty sure I'm the only kale juice out there. This is probably gonna be the last time I talk about it. If you guys don't want to watch another video about video games, that's fine, you don't have to. I have a video about Alaska that's really cute. I have a video about something, I don't know which one I'm gonna cue. I have a lot of more videos over here where you can click subscribe, and of course I hope you have a beautiful day. You are incredible.